When Brian talked to me about the wedding, he said, I really want you to tell a story. Something about our lives. Something about my childhood. And if you've looked around on the tables, you've noticed that there are books. And you may have noticed that there was sort of a book theme on some of the invitations you got, and if you were there last night, the name tags and so forth. So it's no mistake that Brian and Rachel got together, because apparently they both are book lovers. In fact, back when Brian was in middle school, his class had a trip to COSI, which is a science museum in Columbus, Ohio. And I went along as a chaperone or a mom that went along on the trip. And we spent the day in the museum, and then we were spending the night in the museum. So we had to carry whatever we needed with us all day long. So Brian is lugging around this really heavy-looking backpack. And I'm like, what do you have in there, Brian? Oh, nothing. Okay. I'm just got what I need for tonight. So the night comes, and you just lay out on the floor, the carpeted floor. You put your sleeping bag out, your pillow, whatever you need. Well, put my sleeping bag out, my pillow, and there's Brian doing something next to me. I don't know what he's doing. And he starts pulling out a book. And this isn't, like a little paperback. This might be the Idiot's Guide to Fixing the Internet. Or the entire, what other books do? HTML for Dummies. And he's pulling out 1, 2, 3, I don't know, 5, 6, half a dozen or more books, sets them up just above his pillow like they're on a shelf. I think, oh man, Brian. But it's not over. He reaches in his backpack and he pulls out the bookends. So when I found out about Rachel and how much she loved books, I knew it was right. And one other little piece, you may have also noticed a color theme. Everybody has different color napkins, the bow ties, the suspenders, the little girls' dresses. Everything is a color theme. Well, Rachel likes books, and she has a unique way of organizing her books. By color. I think it's a wonderful idea. In fact, I was at our local bookstore. We live in a little small town. We have a bookstore called Coffee Tree Books. And on the sidewalk, they have a little sign, chalkboard sign that they put little sayings on. I walked down the main street last week and looked at the sign, and on the sign it says, I can't remember the name of the book, but it's blue. I immediately snapped it and sent it to Rachel and Brian. So, we love to have a book reader in the family. We thank everyone for being here. A lot of you have traveled far, and we appreciate your time. As Amy said, the time traveling, the time here to support this marriage between Brian and Rachel. And hopefully, I think I can say this, I think that Amy and Jeff are one side of the bookends, and we're the other side of the bookends. And we hope it continues that way. And I have one other thing that has to do with books and colors. I kind of stole this from my sister's family, Pat Darlington, and her 4 children. It actually started with their father, who kept little things in a blue book. Little stories about what the kids had done and everything. And I was just kind of a little jealous of that, because we had never done that. We have videos, we have stories that we remember. But each time one of the Darlington children has gotten married, the siblings present the bride and groom with a blue book and a pen so that they can keep stories about their children. So tonight, present Brian and Rachel with the blue book so that you can keep memories of what your children say and do throughout their lives. Welcome. Thank you.